Alright, so I'm here with my boys. So again, we're continuing. We're gonna start with our Halloween helmets, Marshmello helmets. So first we're gonna start off with one side. So with the helmet, first I'm gonna measure half of the helmet, about 6 inches. So what I'm gonna do with the string is we're gonna measure 6 inches from the screw. 6 inches, about right here. It doesn't have to be exact. And what we're gonna do is, as soon as I find it, we're gonna try the pencil. Okay. I'm trying the pencil. Let's double check. Yep, about 6 inches. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this. Okay. So, in order to make a perfect circle, we're gonna use this technique where we're gonna make in here. Give ourselves a little more space. This looks good. Okay. Gordito, can you hold the screw? Thank you. So what we're gonna do is with the pencil we're gonna go around. No, let's do that again. Gordo, you need to hold the screw hard. Huh? Hold it? Yes. Okay. Okay. Okay, let go. Okay. Yeah, there it is. So we have a circle. So now what we're gonna do is once we have the circle, it doesn't have to be perfect. As long as it's there. Now we're gonna double check. That's perfect. The helmet, you still have a little, maybe like a 1 inch out of it. That's good. That way the helmet's not too tight to your face. Gives you plenty of space inside the helmet in order to breathe. So from there we're gonna cut the cardboard, but now we're gonna do it on this side with Caden. So that one's for Landon. Now we're gonna do Caden's side, and we're gonna do exactly the same procedure. Caden's gonna hold the screw. Okay, hold the screw tight. We're gonna hold the pencil, and we're just gonna go around. Okay, let me see. Apparently these kids have a problem holding the screw evenly. Okay. Right here. Okay, there we go. We got circle. Again. Once we have the circle, we're gonna cut the circle. Okay. We're gonna probably cut up maybe two circles. 1, 2. Once I have this one cut, I'm gonna overlap it here and cut another one, just so we can have a nice thick. Maybe, yeah. There you go. Cardboard 2 times thick. It's gonna be pretty good, pretty solid, pretty stable. Okay. So we cut the circle, as you can see. It doesn't have to be so perfect. Just leave nice space from the helmet. So the helmet's gonna go on, and this is gonna be the top of the helmet. As you can see, it's gonna fit Caden. gonna fit Kaden. Right on top. He thinks it's funny. Here's Landon. Again, we have his helmet, and we also cut a circle. So there it is. Doesn't have to be perfect as long as it's a little bigger than the helmet circumference, so you're good. That way you have plenty of space to breathe around. So now what we're gonna do is with the string we're gonna measure the total circumference of the circle. So from one side we're gonna put a little string all the way around to get the exact circumference of the circle. Okay, so we're back. So like I said, with the string, we measure the string around the whole circumference of the circle. There you go. It's an exact. It's right around the circle. The reason for that is because now we have the full length of the circumference of the circle. So now, in order to put the baseline, we're gonna measure. Come over here, Kaden. Go ahead and hold it right here. Hold the string right here. Okay. Come around, Landon. Around this side. And now we're gonna pull it, keep it, hold it there. Okay. Now let's get the pencil. Oh, pass me the pencil, please, Kaden. Thank you. So we're gonna mark. We're gonna mark right here. Okay. We're gonna go here and we're gonna mark it right here. Okay. Again, it doesn't have to be precise exactly. Now let's scoot that over. Let's scoot it down to this line. So change it down. Okay. Now let's see. Let's follow the line. Okay. You crooked, so bring the tip to that line. Right there. There you go. Pull it tighter, Gordo. Okay. Let's just double check to make sure. Yes, it's right here. Okay. Go ahead. Remove the string. Thank you. Okay, Gordo. Now, what we're gonna do is now you have your length, the circumference circle, right here to here. So if we cut this sheet right here, a rectangle, we're gonna wrap it around the circle, and it should give us the exact circumference of the helmet. So we're gonna go ahead and cut this. We already have the length, the cardboard. This way, and this way. So we'll cut it and then we'll go from there. Okay, we're back. So as you can see, we already cut the two rectangular pieces. We cut the two circles. What Landon is holding is what you can see. It's going to be the structure of the helmet, the Marshmello helmet. The circle on the top, and the rectangle is going to be what's around. So just to give you some numbers, it's 12 inches from here to here. From end to end is 12 inches, the circle. And the rectangle, the length is 40 from here to here. As you can see, Kaden's holding the measuring tape. It's about 40, give or take. Again, it doesn't have to be exact, but yeah, it's 40. As long as it's 40. Oh, and then I forgot to mention the height. The height is 12 inches. So 12 inches from here to here. And the reason why we did that is because obviously with the helmet it kind of grows a little up higher. it boosts it up. So what you got to do to get that is, what I did is I measured from shoulder to head of my son. Stand up straight, Caden. Your head. There you go. It's about 12 inches. I added an extra inch again because of the helmet, so it's going to be an extra inch. Same with landing. It's about 12. So that way it covers almost from shoulder to head. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to glue them together. We have the glue ready, the hot glue ready. But, oh no, before we glue it, we're going to do the template of Marshmello's face. We're going to do his eyes, and we're going to do his mouth, and we're going to go ahead and cut that out. Okay, we're back. So here to do the Marshmello template. It was very easy. Go online, just Google Marshmello head, and it'll give you the template. Just pretty simple. It's a happy face with 2 eyes. So I printed it out full page, which was ideally. It was perfect. Full page print. I taped it to my rectangular template, and with an X-Acto knife I just cut it out. So here it is. We did this to one. Now we're gonna do it to the second one. So on the paper, just remember, first you gotta cut out the black area from the paper. Okay, that's the thing you're gonna cut out. Okay, because sometimes they'll go the other way around and try to cut the outside. No, you cut the bark. Okay, the eyes and the mouth. Once you cut that out, you tape it, and then you can go ahead and cut it out from the cardboard. Another note that it's important to know is, depending on who's gonna wear the helmet, in this case my kids, it's for my kids, I measure from their chin to their eye level, and both my sons are up between 5 and 6 inches. So here it is, 5 from the bottom to the top of the helmet, 5 to 6 inches, and I matched it. See where the eye level is directly 5 to 6 inches. Here it is. That way when they put the helmet, the eye level will be directly to the eyes of the helmet, because you don't want to make the mistake where you are going to assemble the helmet or the mask, and then at the end your kid's eyesight is here and they're not going to have any view out the helmet. So you don't want to do that mistake. So I encourage you to do that before anything. Measure the length between their chin to their eye level, and then match the height of the template. Next stage is going to be gluing and assembling the base, and after that we'll go to the painting stage. Okay, we're in the assembling now. We build the structure. Now I wanted to show you. Let me get the helmet out of here. You're going to need plenty of glue sticks for the glue gun. So I suggest you buy a head. I went and bought like 10 packs of these because you do run through them quick. So here we go. This is a done finished product. Okay. In the back I added 3 bands and I glued them together. It's right here, maybe like 2 inches long, and I just add them for extra support in the back. Okay. Now this one I didn't finish completely, and because I wanted to explain to you one thing, in order to reinforce it, we did 1 circle and down to the edges, but it is, as you can see, it's right wash to it. So in order to give it more support, we did another circle. It's going to be bigger, and that way we can put it up on top, and now I can glue it and it'll be flush like this one. See, this one's a little off, but it doesn't matter, because then with the knife, if anything that goes over it, let's say, got stuck. There you go. So it doesn't have to be exact, like I said, because once I glue that, those little edges, I'll just go with the knife and I'll cut them. That way it's nice and flush with the edge. So yeah, that's one thing, just to support more the structure. We'll look at the done. It's nice and flush, as you can see. Okay. I also glue the inside. I put glue all over the edges on the inside just to give a nice support inside. So we have glue on the top, and then we have glue on the inside as well, just to give it a little more structure support. And we also have the second circle on top, and it's also glued around to give it extra support. Okay, the next stage is the painting stage. We're gonna use some cheap white paint. You don't have to be expensive and buy the expensive paint. I just bought this, is like 97 cents. So I'm gonna give it a nice full coat with the cheap paint, and I'm just gonna finish the coat with this nice paint, just that way it picks up better the white. So after we're done with the painting, we're gonna move on to the lights. We'll set up the lights, and then from the lights we'll move on to the mesh. Here we are with all the LEDs glued. The wiring is a little overlapping, but it doesn't matter because you're not even going to tell from the outside. So now that the LEDs are well glued, I'm going to go ahead and glue the mesh that's going to go over it. What it looks like with the LEDs. Honestly, with the mesh inside, it's gonna reflect, and it's hopefully gonna stand out more. So here we have the final product of the mesh. Again, the inside, it's okay, it's a little sloppy on the glue, but it doesn't matter because it's not visible through the front. So what I did is I put two mesh, cut the squares, and then I placed them. There's no need to cut it exactly the shape. I just did the easy way, cut the square and just put it, plaster the square over it. So I realized that because of the LED lighting through the outside, you can kind of see the reflection in your eyes. So I did some thin rectangles, and I put 2 extra layers of mesh on the eyes, and that's gonna stop the reflection from the eyes. So this is what it looks like. Let's give you a look. There we go. Here it is. There it is with the mesh. This is what it looks like with the lights off. Pretty much it just lights up the eyes and the mouth. Okay, so we installed the helmet, the bike helmet. So what I did is on the flat surface on the bottom, I put glue, and I put 4 straps with cardboard. Pretty much I glued it into the helmet first. I glued the helmet in place, and then after it was in place, then I glued the ends of the cardboard, which means it's pretty sturdy. See? And it's also supporting the helmet, the Marshmello helmet itself. What I did, the technique I used is kind of like construction. I sealed the corners as well. Not only did I put glue in the back here all over, I also, as you can see, I sealed it through the edges all around, just so it gives it extra support. See, up, side, down. Same with that one. So now it won't fall down. There we go. So now when my son puts the helmet on, the straps, he can strap it to his chin, and then because the circumference of the Marshmello helmet is bigger than his head, this will keep his head stable and secure, and the helmet won't move as he moves. The helmet will move with him as one. So okay, that completes the whole build. This is what it looks like. This is what the final helmet looks like. Marshmello helmet. Really fun project to do with your kids, with yourself, now that it's Halloween season. So I hope you enjoy.